Water You Doin' featuring Lvega. This is Nodder Pun. Nodder Pun. This is N Otter Pun. Seemed like it would make sense when I read it out loud. Oh, look, Columbus has world record. What is he doing? He's just out here like, he's just grinding him out. Name's on all the troll levels. He is really going for it. He's probably active in the Discord too. I hope he is. He plays all of them. I feel like he's probably got to have useful feedback. This is Nodder Pun. It's not clicking. It's not clicking. Nodder Pun. Excuse me? Was the Muncher not there? The Muncher was not there. Okay. Did the Muncher get deposited? Oh, people are doing a good job covering stuff up with bullet bills. I'm jumping on a cat. Hey, Crackers. I'm jumping on you. Look up. Look up. Look where I point. He doesn't look where you point. Oh, you're pretty cute, bud. Okay, let's make that a little more transparent. Okay. I mean, this is fine, right? Yeah, this is fine. Aw. Oh. Esports. That's pretty funny. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. And, now I die. There we go. Good start. Okay, I can't go back with it. I figured it was worth checking. Okay. Oh, oop, oop. Is that gonna be a little tight? That's not as tight as it looks. That's what the president said. About a child. That's the rest of the joke. That's the implication of this. Something too hard to grab. I've been up late, filking my song. So hopefully my reaction time is better because of that, but it might ruin some of this. But you know, I'll still be just as dumb. Really? Oh my god! Oh, water can be such a frustrating thing to deal with. Like, just unbelievably annoying to deal with how slow you move in water. But you can get some really visually entertaining setups like that bomb slowly ruining my fun. Okay, no, that's not hard to pull off. I think I'm dead now. I think this kills the Mario, yep. The shell survived. That's fine. It is very, very easy to spaghetti that when you're trying to get it. Oh, wait. No, I don't think I can safely hover there either. That spike is so close. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever spawn. I think I have to be a little further away than that. Okay. I'm glad I don't have to wait for any of the setup there. That's really nice. It all works really well, and not having to wait is really nice. There we go. Oh my god. Ooh, you can see him there a little bit. I didn't see him the first time. I just reacted. You can see him a little bit if you're looking. So this is probably just take damage twice, right? And then sneak through? Why did that behave so differently? Why did that behave so differently? When I tried to go in there while I was big. Why did it drop down and why did it kick forward? Very weird. I guess it doesn't really matter, but sure was weird. Oh, I did not. Is that a semi-solid back there? Not a cloud. What the fuck is that? I have no idea what's under there. Regardless, I thought that this was too distracting to not be like, just go forward. Just walk forward and something will carry you across the gap. Have faith, and I'm glad I did because I bet this is stupid. Huh. Wait, is this literally like a fake nothing ante and then the faith was the only... Oh, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fake. I'm pretty sure that even if the frog is able to jump like that, it will get crushed if it's close to passing through. And this will never work. Although I do really pity the asshole who never gives up. Well, I feel like you wouldn't never give up. You would think, I have to see what else. I have to just go over the gap. I have to try to swim it. Wait, can it actually not get in there? It kind of looked like there isn't a gap. Yeah, I have no idea what makes that work, but I'm happy it works. Oh, uh-oh. Wait, do I actually need something, though? Well, let's die and see what happens. Oh, it's a pink donut. It's a pink ground tile, it looks like. Or half a semi-solid, maybe? And then there's the mushroom. Okay. Okay, that's very cute. I like the setup a lot. I don't know. If you set up an impossible thing like that, I feel like giving up makes sense, and then seeing what's over here makes sense. Like, when you have when you don't have a set of wrong answers to get too confused by, or lost in, or trying to make it work, you should try the path of least resistance when it looks less resisty. But I would worry about the person who spends too long trying. I thought, oh, maybe I can grab it. That's what's supposed to happen. Okay. Isn't that still technically doable? No, maybe not. I probably just don't need a POW, and then there's probably a check to get it out of my hands. But I feel like I can get one. There we go. I want to see what I can do with it. Oh, that's the check. Is that the check? Yeah, that's the check. Wow! Is this D-cheese for that, too? But I think you could drop it and then jump off the vine with it. But I think the vine is short enough to de-cheese that too. That's a hell of a lot better than a block on the vine. That's pretty funny. I hate this. Oh my god. Oh. I figured I should be in the middle, ready to split the difference. I was not ready for that. That's really cute. Ugh. If it could make a fart sound when he lands there, that would be nice. Oh, and then he dies. Okay. Hi, crackers. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Did it to myself. Did it to myself and I deserved it. Yeah, I think that's correct. And I'm going to use this to do that. I don't know why I would need to do it that way, but I just assumed I do. Probably so it doesn't get sent back at me somehow. I don't know. But there was a block there. I figured I should hit it. Fuck off! Oh. Oh my god. How the hell does that work? The fact that a forced duck state forces you to put on stuff in your hands? That's nasty. I'm glad it's really close to the other checkpoint. If this was like... If it was a really long stretch to the second checkpoint, I would be annoyed. That's something like that taking away from me, but the pacing has been, like, unbelievably fast here. Which, I'm pretty into. I'm pretty into this. The input... No, the input reader does not work. The input reader's trying, but it does not really work. I'm working with the guy who does it to fix it. He seems very cool. It was working. That's what's frustrating, and I have no idea what changed. Yeah, it's worth seeing what's on the other side here. Because a lot of it has been really funny and/or interesting. And interesting. Esports? Kinda figured. Kinda figured it was gonna be something. Got lucky on it being a fish I jumped on. Okay. I was worried. I was worried about that hole. Can we? Oh no, we can't get back in there and fix it. No, we couldn't. What? Bud, what are you yelling about, buddy? Jump up here. Well, we're really close to the checkpoint. Let's find out. No, even if we booked it, we're still waiting on a donut on the other end. I don't think there's any way we're making it there fast enough. Just wondering if we could do it fast and get the POW. We might be able to get the POW either way. Maybe that's part of what we're doing here. Oh! What the fuck? Is that really the dumbest looking soft lock on the whole planet? Is that what that is? I mean, we weren't soft locked, but that is what seemed like was happening here. Hey, that doesn't seem to be able to stick you, which is good. I know you can get stuck in a POW in a kind of weird way. Yeah, I think we just get stuck in there. What if I triggered it being stupid? Oh, the fireball comes back. Okay. It's not like a fireball that gets discarded or doesn't come back. I don't like being told this many different things. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Died to Blowy Joey. I said the same thing. Choices, yeah. Hot choices. Can I get stuck here? No, even if I hold right, it bounces off me. That's nice. Ooh, yeah, some big mess. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, I'm definitely stuck in there. Yeah, some big mess of spike balls gets pushed in there. I see that coming back to it now. And then that fucking cloud drops off, and then for some reason there's another one. Ugh. I thought one might be a mushroom, but no. I guess we just ignore whatever's... I feel like there's got to be something going on with that Isle of fucking... Spinies? I think they're Spinies, right? Yeah, Spinies. Lakitu egg babies. Uh-oh. Oh, good. And even if you do get trapped, if you do manage to get trapped, he pulls it off of you. Works out pretty nice. Oh, god. You see that? Where is this area fucking? Hello, but how you doing? I saw you had a world record on the level we're playing. Hey, did I just hit that same swamp, that same POW twice? You see that? That's crazy. That's the area of fucking. That's the area we're looking for. I definitely hit it twice. Yeah, I started swimming after being like ducked in there, and I hit it after it threw. That's crazy. Yeah, there's two hits in there. One, two. It played the sound for both, too. I think that might count as two. I wish we had two munchers to test it with. I wonder how hard that is to pull off. Maybe we'll mess with that after. Columba, thanks for dropping something in there. Look at that after this one, because it has been slow tonight. So it plays only on water. Sports. Oh. Okay. Suddenly it makes sense. So, do I just go in there and then get out? That's probably what we do. We go in and get out. Oh, that needs to be updated again. Although, I think the safe assumption if it says Hollow Knight, I probably mean Silk Song. But I am losing my song. And it's good. Good, not great camp. Pretty good. Long and I like long. Challenging and I like challenging, but I do feel like they failed themselves a little bit. So let's just go in there and touch it, I was gonna say. That fucking cloud doing there a second time. Okay. Whatever's going on there, we can't touch it. I guess we'll see on the way back. Yeah, that spike ball over there did a good job at distracting me. Oh my god, I stood right there. That's right where my teleprompter is. I should move it a little. Usually I don't have it in that spot. Usually I have it just behind Mario. Was moved by, yeah, the little POW setup was very cute. That was pretty funny. It just kind of plops right into place there, right on the box you need. We kept dodging stuff, and then I would go back to see what the hell it was, and then have a good laugh after. A lot of stuff is funny just on its own, even if you don't fall for it, which is really nice. And generally, it feels like it's leaving room for its best ideas to shine without, like, any filler at all, which is really nice. Okay, so I can go down there. But let me clear some of this out here. Oops. And then try to kick one. Can't you kick those guys? I'm dicking around here a lot. Maybe you can't kick them from underneath. Maybe they're too spiky. Do, 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 do. Oh my god. One of the things we have in Super Mario World is that if you hold down and jump. Oh, my input reader's fucked. While swimming, you have like precise control over how much up you go. It makes precision swimming a lot easier and a lot more possible. And it's used in horrible ways in Super Mario World hacks. But I really wish we had that here just to be more in control when we're swimming. So that I could save myself from doing things like that. You cannot kick them from the bottom. I wanted to know, now I know. I'm going to stop playing with them. I really want to know what the hell is killing me underneath that very suspicious setup over there. But maybe we'll get to return to it, or we'll look at it in the viewer later. It's probably just literally like a spike. I like Mario 3's water music. Finds are magic. If you remember my last show level, they do some magical stuff. Weird. Electro is just a spike. He can't have anything. We can't kill spikes. We can't kill spikes, Gillette. I know what it is. It's a spike. There it is. That makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that fucking troll there for somebody to be dumb enough to land directly on Gelectro and not remember he's a spike? Because I will pay for a fucking, like, supercut of people doing that and being like, oh. Has that work? Hang on. I have to die here so we can see if it works. Are there any X's? There's no X's yet. There's no X's on him. I don't think that's gonna work. They're really funny if they work. Like, they're really funny when it works on you, and especially when it's something like, we just had one in something like, I think last week, where you were gaslit to, like, believe something didn't work, and then it was like, no, obviously it works that way, stupid. It was good. It was really, really good, because it makes you feel stupid after carefully gaslighting you to be stupid. It was great. But just regular Are You Stupid ones, like that, I remember really, really, really early in Mario Maker 2, somebody had made a level that the entire troll was you trying to slide in SMB1 and it not working. Because of course it doesn't work, because you can't slide in SMB1, stupid. It was very, very, very funny. And the fact that physical spikes turn into Gelectro in this one specific style is something you don't see that often. Yeah, I love Mario 3's water theme a lot. Oh, something's happening. Something weird's happening. Fight on ice, on water, in water, which is strange, weird. But I really wish that the, Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Oh no, was it short to set up for a fucking CP1? Fuck off. At least it's short. If you're gonna do it, at least it's short. Oh, I'm just gonna stay here and die? Oh, wait. What happens if I go back? I'm gonna go back. Oh, I can't go back. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a CP1. It's very short, so I would have been less angry. But I also feel like when there isn't a funny setup for it, like a legitimately funny setup where I feel like I did something wrong, rather than I got bamboozled, it never feels great. Maniator, how you doing tonight? Tired, yeah? Pretty tired too. Been exhausting to point and laugh at Charlie Kirk all night. I really like the SMB3 water theme. No, that was funny. You're confused. But I really wish we had better ground tiles. I feel like the ground tiles are just so goddamn ugly. And I know we had similar tiles like that in SMB3. No one should be murdered like that. Oh, that's right. Do you also feel bad about, and I know this is facetious, but when Osama bin Laden was murdered and the entire nation celebrated? Or is that different? Is it different when you're an intellectual terrorist? Or is it different when you're American? I don't know. I mean, it's definitely weird to celebrate murder, right? But we do it constantly, all the time. The president just tweeted out a snuff film of like a video of the government murdering 11 people. What about the Venezuelans? That wasn't in a war. That was murdering a man in his home in the middle of the night. He did horrible things. I'm not sure if murder was the right answer, but it made a lot of people feel better. But what about the 11 Venezuelans that were just murdered on their boat? I guess the answer was not just stand up in the middle of it. I tried, okay? Yeah, it was tweeted out by the leader of the nation. It was terrible. But it was widely celebrated. On the one hand, I think it's really weird to celebrate murders, But on the other hand, I'm definitely pretty binary on that. Like, if we recognize that if the government is allowed to tell you to do a murder and then it's okay, if it's okay to be a murderer because you're in a war, how do we know that that guy didn't think he was in a war? How do we know that everybody who does a murder doesn't think that it was war? Who gets to determine what war is? Ugh. Hopefully not the fucking president. He did stop 7 of them, though. That's a lot. That's real. He really said that. The snow and water are great. The snow theme has a really nice sound effect. I just wish that visually we had better ground tiles. That's weird. Feels like it's not letting off down fast. Is that a water thing? I don't know. Charlie Kirk is one of the architects of Project 2025. I feel like I can understand why someone might have done that. Like, why someone might feel like they were destroying America or corrupting America. And then lying about it. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. I think we just don't go in the pipe. Alright. CG. I really liked I really loved the pacing on that. The actual length overall was really great. We wasted a good amount of time just dicking around. So I don't even think 30 minutes is realistic. Yeah, I really love the pacing on that. I think, like, throw out the low-hanging fruit, man. If you're not figuring out a way to make cider out of those apples on the ground, throw them out, you know? And I feel like that was a lot of what we had here, is that, like, every single idea was a pretty good idea that was at least a little bit novel. Like, obviously, people have thought of, like, hide thing behind other thing before, but every single thing felt relatively novel and funny and cute and pretty creative. Like, there was nothing in here that felt like filler, which, man, I think is a really, really good place to... Really, really good place to land. Especially at, like, 20 minutes long, probably? 15 minutes long? That's great. And then didn't even... The easy CP1 was right there, and you just left it. You left it alone. I like that, too. It's not worth it. We don't need it. I can't think of anything to draw. Good stuff, though. Really, really good stuff. This is Na'otter. Can anybody explain that? Somebody's got to be smarter than me. What is... This is Na'otter pun. This is not her pun? This is not her pun. This is not like not a pun? What are you doing? What are you doing, I get? Like, what are you doing? And it's water, because water, it's water level. C, maybe. This is not her pun. Seal? I don't know. I feel like there's some... It looks like something that will make sense when I read it out of my... When it comes out of my mouth, and then it just doesn't. Good stuff, though. Really, really, really excellent.